Tasks and subtasks are the building blocks where work gets done in Wrike. Creating a new task is very simple, and there are a couple of ways to do it. First, you need to select a folder or project from the left-hand navigation panel where you want to create your task. Then, click the plus button at the top left corner of your workspace. Select Task, enter the title, and hit Enter. A task has now been created and is ready to be assigned. To get to the details, select it, and we can see the Task View panel on the right. We can change the task title if needed. This label here is the folder or project the task resides in. We can change the task status or assign it. We can schedule the task by selecting a date and duration, or setting the task as backlogged or milestone. We can also add the description of the task. This field allows multiple team members to work simultaneously and is a great place to document all the details of the work that needs to get done. We can attach files from different storage locations, such as your own computer, Box, or Dropbox, and we can share the task with any individual team members or groups. We can comment on the task if we need to. By default, as the author of the task, I will automatically be following it, so I get all the update notifications. I can adjust the following settings if I click on the follow icon right here. If I don't need to follow the task any longer, I can click the cross icon here, and I will stop receiving updates from this task unless someone mentions me. You can also right-click on a task from the list view to apply some quick editing actions. If you need to create a quick list of tasks, the list view is the best way to do that by simply clicking on the New Task link here. Add a title and hit Enter. The new task will be created inside the folder you're in, and the task will be shown in the middle pane. Let's take a look at how we can create a task from the table view. In the table view, the New Task link is at the bottom of the table. Simply click on this, enter the title, hit Enter, and the new task is created. To open, hover over it and click the arrow button to see or change any of its attributes. You can always use the green plus button from any view in Wrike to create a new task. Let me show you a quick tip on how to create a task on the timeline view. Locate the date where you want to add a new task to the timeline. Hold the Shift key and left-click. A new task gets added to the project with the date range you chose and opens the Task View panel. Add the title, an assignee, adjust the schedule, and close it. Now you will see it on the timeline. Now let's take a look at subtasks. Subtasks enable teams to break down project steps into smaller actions. There are a few ways to create subtasks in Wrike. If we look at the Task View panel for the website launch task, we see this Add Subtask button right here. Simply click it, add the title, hit Enter, and the new subtask gets created. Another way to create subtasks is by creating two new tasks and drag and drop one of them onto the subtask button. You can also copy the permalink of a task and paste it into the Add Subtask field to attach it. It's important to remember that subtasks operate independently of the parent task status, assignment, and dates, so you have to set the due dates and assign subtasks accordingly. From the list view, I can identify the tasks with subtasks by looking at this icon with the number 4 here. If I open a subtask, I can see the parent task it belongs to. Clicking the parent title takes me to there. If I detach a subtask, I have to remember that none of the parent task attributes stay with it, so I would need to retag my subtasks with the appropriate folders like this. To detach a subtask, right-click on it and select Detach, and it will turn into a standalone task in my project.